Hello, guys. Today we're going to talk about the future. We know that the past, the simple past, and the present in English can be a little bit difficult and tricky. However, I think, or the way I see, the future is way easier than that. You will have no problem because you don't really have to work a lot with conjugations as you do with present, with simple present, and the past and the participle and all that. In this case, things get a little bit more easy, but we need to know a little bit more about context. Context is more important in the future because of the same reason, because we don't have um, a conjugation that will allow us to say that it's future so easily. So um, sometimes, well, the first thing we need to know is that there are many times when we talk about the future in the terms of semantically speaking, we talk about the future in our topics, but in terms of grammar, we really use simple present. Okay, um, here we have some examples. This is because things are scheduled, so we're taking them as if they are going to happen, like we're take them for granted so much that we 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 talk about them in present. In Spanish we do the same thing. Um, el tren llega mañana a las 6:30. Llega. We don't say llegará because it's like we're so used to it doing it that we don't question the fact that the train is going to arrive at 6:30 tomorrow. So the same way we are going to use simple present. We're going to add the s when we need it, and when we're talking about a third person singular. In the same way, but as I mentioned at the beginning, this is more about context. We need to know that we're talking about something that's scheduled or a birthday. It's my birthday tomorrow. Okay, it's um, it's something that you don't really change, or you cannot change the fact that tomorrow is your birthday. So that's why. Then we can also use present continuous for some plans of arrangements. Like, I'm playing football tomorrow. Like, I'm so sure about it that I'm saying it as something that is immediate. Like I'm actually doing it right now, because it's sometimes we do that because we're so sure, or because it's going to happen very soon. Okay, like in this case they are coming to see us tomorrow, like it's tomorrow. We take it for granted once again. So as I mentioned before, you have to be aware of context. You have to understand that if the person says they are coming to see us tomorrow, he's so sure that they are coming. He's not really like wondering or is still making the plan. He's so sure about it. So that tells us a little bit. That tells us a little bit about the way he sees things. We're having a party at Christmas. Here it's a Christmas, and it may be a little bit later on the calendar, or it may not be immediate, but the way they have been planning it, they take it for granted once again. Okay, and then we have the most common use where we actually use future tense, which is the use of will. Okay, uh, here we express what we believe about the future, what we think is going to happen. So it will be a nice day tomorrow. So maybe I'm looking at the sky today and there are no clouds, and I like it when it's sunny. So I say, well, tomorrow is gonna be a nice day. So I'm like betting on that. I have no guarantee about it, but still I'm saying that it's gonna be nice. Okay, I think Brazil will win the World Cup. Here's more like a prediction, right? I think he will, or the team will win the World Cup. Okay, because I'm kind of sure about that, but I'm betting on this. I'm sure you will enjoy the film. It's like I cannot really have the proof, or I cannot be that sure that the other person is going to enjoy the film, but I'm trying to convince the person. So I'm very sure of myself when I say, I'm sure you will enjoy the film. Okay. Um, we also use it to mean that something that we want to do or we are willing to do. I hope you will come to my party. It's like I really, really want you in the future to come to my party. George says he will help us. Okay, it's like maybe I talk to him and he will help us if we ask for it. So sometimes there is a condition, but since he says he will help us, we're taking it as a truth. To make offers and promises. I will see you tomorrow. I'm so sure about this. It's like I don't see why I wouldn't see you tomorrow. So I will say I'll see you tomorrow. We'll send you an email. It's like something we will do, and we plan on do this. Is mm, well, we don't really need to plan it. It's just something we can do like right now. And finally, we use it to talk about offers and promises. Okay, Tim will be at the meeting. Okay, he should be there, so I'm planning on being there. Mary will help with the cooking, so maybe she promised to help. So it's some kind of way we can have some certainty. However, as I mentioned before, when we talk about the future, most of the time we don't really know if that's actually going to happen. We can be like very certain about it, but we don't have any degree of certainty or a proof that will make it a truth. Okay. Okay. We also have the going to, but we're gonna leave that for the next lesson. So for now, let's just remember that we can use will. It's the most common or simplest way to talk about the future, and we can actually use present simple and present continuous when things are like scheduled or we're so sure about them that we don't really need to use the future. As I mentioned, in Spanish we do the same thing, like el próximo año voy de vacaciones. We don't say iré de vacaciones even when it's the future because I am so sure about it. Sometimes we shouldn't talk about that, about things that way, but we do it all the times. We're human people, so that's the way it is in real life. So we have to learn the way people talk and why they do it like that and not the other way around. So thank you for this lesson. We'll see you later. Thank you.